an unbelievable Grand Prix.
Incredible from the Red Bull Rookies Cup champion. Lights out, good start from Rodrigo. The Grassini rider is P1 into turn 1.
Excellent start by Binder as well. Here are the Magnificent Seven then charging from the pit lane start. Pedro Acosta over the line 7.2 seconds behind Izdihar, 9.8 off your race leader, so there's still an awful lot of work to do. And there's Acosta now about to jump all over the rear tyre of Max Koffler, who's in 19th place.
Lorenzo Fallon has got to take a long lap penalty. He's exceeded track limits too many times. Garcia, they're lunging.
Oh, contact.
First faller of the day we have, and it's Artigas. Wow. Oh, that was aggressive, wasn't it? Kaito Toba, it is, that leads here with 6 laps to go. There is Pedro Acosta in 13th place.
Yeah, and the likes, I was just about to say, Steve, the likes of Garcia and Acosta, they're now in the point-scoring places. And the podium, well, that's not a fantasy now, is it, for the guys that started from the pit lane, or some of them, through his veins. But I'm afraid to say one of our coolest customers in Moto3, John McPhee, has lost his head there.
Bizarrely, I don't actually think it was Alcoba's fault.
I think Alcoba just clipped the rear tyre Binder. That sent him airwards, and there was nowhere for McPhee to go.
Acosta is ahead of his teammate, Jaume Masia. That is incredible. He started from pit lane.
How much more drama and tension can you cram into a 18-lap Moto3 Grand Prix? Where do you start?
Absolutely right. Now let's just try and focus on this somehow. Into turn 1 we go with 3 laps remaining. Masia again now leads.
Well, he was the master tactician here 7 days ago, wasn't he, Masia? As he got to the front now, I'm going to try and pull the pin, just thinking, I need to get out of here. I don't want all this trouble and chaos and carnage just unfolding around him. My heart rate's gone up to over 200 beats per minute. What about these guys on these Moto3 motorcycles? Unbelievable action here.
2 laps to go. Masia leads, but for how long? Through goes Gabriel Rodrigo. He now takes the lead of the race up the inside. Look at Acosta. He's up into the podium places, although squeezing him out is Darren Binder.
Acosta's front tyre there just about hung in there. It was absolutely screaming for mercy. It was unsettled on the brakes. He's still committed, still through that KTM on its side, and he still came out the other side. Brilliant by the rookie.
Here is Pedro Acosta, who we remind you started this race from pit lane.
I think the boy's got some talent, and he's through on Binder. Through on Binder. Acosta up into 3rd place.
Incredible from the Red Bull Rookies Cup champion.
That was through into turn 10. You have to pinch yourself and remind yourself he started from pit lane.
He might win it, Matt.
He could win it. Red Bull KTM Iho had some heroics from the back of the grid with Brad Binder, didn't they, in Jerez 2016? This would eclipse that.
Oh, look at that up the inside. He's not scared of his own teammate.
This would eclipse Binder's ride from the back of the pack, from the back of the grid in Jerez 2016. Pedro Acosta, he started from pit lane. He's about to lead the Doha Grand Prix with 1 lap to go. Astonishing here in the Middle East. He does lead.
Nacho Antonelli is also there as well, number 23, as they now head into turn 1. It's Acosta who leads still.
And he's got the hammer down. He's already trying to put a bit of daylight between himself and Darren Binder. Pedro Acosta in just his 2nd World Championship start, starting from the pit lane, on course for an astonishing victory.
One of the greatest Grand Prix victories in history. Here we go then, out to the final corner. Will Darren Binder break his heart? Oh, this is going to be close. He's in the slipstream. History has been
Acosta's got it.
He's got it. Unbelievable. Binder's starting. Wow. Pedro Acosta. Oh, how has he done it?
Binder.
From pit lane.
Binder needed 5 more metres and the race was his. Pedro Acosta. What an unbelievable Grand Prix. We said he was a sensation last weekend on his debut on the podium. Sensation does not even come close to describing Pedro Acosta. He has won a truly remarkable Tissot Grand Prix of Doha by 0.03 of a second. He started from pit lane.